And happy day after Thanksgiving. Good evening to you. I am the one and only. I'm Thaddeus Matthews, getting ready to do it on a Friday night. Feeling just a tad bit better than I've been feeling all week long. I did rest all day on yesterday. Still got a cough, I'm a little nasal, but I'm on my way back. All right. So tonight, it's Friday night. And this is what is called Black Friday. But my question tonight is, how really black is your Black Friday? This is to black folk. So we're getting ready to do it on this Friday night. Hoping that everybody had a great day on yesterday. Claudia, have y'all made it back to Memphis? Will I see y'all Sunday morning? Well, I need to shave my head. I just didn't feel like it today. I stayed in the bed till about 2, 3 o'clock on yesterday. Talisa Franklin's in the house. Well, good evening to you. Michael Farmer, Christy Lee Gill, Andrea Payne. All right. Mark Love, Janice Stapleton. Have you sent it there? Why?
I was getting your stuff.
Okay, we're gonna send that. You got a minute to give me that. Get that set. Jeffrey Hillard. Whew. Yeah. Hope y'all got full on yesterday. Isla Doggett, Jay Worth. Thank you, Lavelle. Toy Daniel Sweat. I've been looking around you. Charmaine, Shanika Boyd, Lisa, Jordan Jones, as soon as you get the response there, let me know here.
Yes, sir.
Jerry Shaw. Thank you, King Travis Thomas. Tori Bradley, love you too. Scat Cat. You are my friend. All right. Thank you, Raymond Lewis. Oh, is it time? There you go. It's time to do TV. Scat, it was a rough 2 or 3 days. I'm still a little nasally, still got a cough. But I hope I sound better than I did the last few days. Guess I'll go back to putting on suits next week. But these swellers just so comfortable. Shanice, what's up, baby? Yeah. You see on TV though. We ain't on TV? Huh? You don't see nothing. So are we all on the TV? I mean, we.
3, 2, 1.
And just when you thought you were safe, I hope we're safe. Are we on the TV? What they said?
Just the sound.
Okay. Where is the picture on the TV? No screen on TV. People tell me there's a black screen on the TV. Man. Jesus keep. I'm sitting here because I'm being told, I'm looking at myself on the monitor. I'm being told that there is no picture on the TV. Somebody's saying their screen is gray. Told them I'm gonna be good on the Facebook Live, two separate things. So I'm sitting here looking dumb. I'm hearing last night, because I didn't see the show last night. Y'all couldn't hear the show that was recorded. So I'm just sitting here looking dumb. Dale, don't worry about that. Find out who they talking to on the phone.
You talking to Debbie?
Huh?
I can hear you talking to Debbie.
They talking to who?
Debbie. You tell them what's going on.
All right. I'm hearing that y'all hearing me on TV, but y'all can't. You're right, Shanika boy. But they can't see me. Yes, I'm. So. What? Is my mic closed? Huh?
No, the mic's not on.
My mic is closed now, I think. So am I gotta play like I'm on radio? Damn. I know y'all see me well on Facebook. That's two separate entities. Ba, 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 ba. Are y'all able to hear me still on the TV? Because I don't know what the hell going on with my damn self.
Yeah, we can still hear you.
But hell, I like for them to see me as well.
We would too.
What's the wrong with the seeing me part?
They're trying to contact somebody from Comcast.
Huh?
They're trying to contact someone from Comcast right now. It's the TV part. I have to see.
It will be, Kiki. Y'all know I ain't gonna pay for this. So do I need to act like I'm on the radio, Dale? Before I start cussing.
Don't cuss.
Huh?
Don't cuss.
Because I said, have you heard me cuss today?
I thought you heard me.
I haven't cussed all day long, have I? I'm a good one, ain't I?
Nah. Listen. Just keep it like you want. You sent a couple of cuss messages on TikTok.
Okay.
But you've been good verbally. Just keep going.
Let's, see, this throws me all over. And last night y'all had a beautiful picture and no sound. I don't know what the hell going on. I really don't. Ooh. So, I guess if they keep playing with it long enough, Simon Swift, seems like your patience is improving. So no, I just subtract until a better day comes. Okay, all right. So what do I do? Do I just go ahead on and talk? The subject tonight was going to be, and if y'all can hear me on TV, Stephanie, can they hear me? Am I being heard? Okay. A good member, Brother Hunter, says that last night they y'all had the opposite, because I didn't see it last night. I didn't turn it on. In fact, I wasn't nowhere where I could see it last night. About this time, I was eating chitlins and stuff, so it was quite the opposite. Okay, all right. Let me. Somebody will Monte. But this is totally incorrect. It is not acceptable to me at all. Not with the price tag on it that's on it, and I leave way for certain errors and certain mistakes, because this thing that we call live TV has its quirks in it. But damn, this is not what I am supposed to do. This is not what a talent such as mine should be susceptible to. But let me deal with the subject matter. For $6,000 a month, you want every damn thing correct, because it affects my money. You know, it does. It affects my money when the production is not right. And I don't like that messing with my money. Messing with a whole lot of things I got, but don't, oh God. Don't mess with my money. But let me get into what's that word they use? USA. Is that the word? Let me get into a USA. Somebody said Sam would be ripping heads off. Yeah, but Sam gone on. So Sam can't rip nobody's head off. But here I am. The subject tonight was going to be, how really black is your Black Friday? And that was where I wanted to deal with. And I was going to deal with also the spectrum of some of the things that are happening in this city. I noticed today. Let me talk about Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. As you know, we gave out nearly 100 blankets to the homeless on, what was that, Wednesday afternoon. We spent time downtown giving some concern and some care to people who sometimes feel as though they get no concern and they get no care from people because of their plights in life. We gave out good thick blankets to those who were sleeping outdoors 1 block from City Hall. And I kept using the term the other night, 1 block from City Hall, because when you elect folk to office and we are their constituents, no matter what economic level you find yourself as in, when politicians are passing the homeless and there is nothing being done about it, then something is totally wrong. We blacking in and out on the monitor now. Something is totally wrong with that. There's nothing on the monitor now. The monitor's gone too.
We got it out working on it.
We got logged in, we're doing something. We're working on logged in.
Oh, somebody logged in? All right, we back. The monitor's back up.
Yeah, the guy that was here today.
Okay.
So he logged in.
All right. All right. But we gave blankets to the homeless, black, white, men, women, and children. It was traumatic to have to watch the homeless stake their places against a wall to be out in the air and the elements all night long. Everybody was appreciative. While there was a family, the Mallon family, husband, wife, and 2 children, who stated that they had been through all these various agencies and they had been homeless for about a month, and that they only wanted a blanket. But as I was talking to them, and Dale was taking us Facebook Live, there were some people that became very concerned that I know and wanted those children off the street. Now let me say something to you folk who think you got it all, who think you so, I said I ain't cussed all day. Damn ain't a bad word, is it? You think you so damn smart because you got a place to lay your head. You wanted to be critical on my Facebook page. Well, the wife doing all the talking. The husband is there. The 2 children is this. You running your damn mouths and you don't even know what the hell the situation is. Well, I think, who gives a damn what you think? You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything to help nobody. So who gives a flying damn what you think? Now, we put the with a family. They're from the state of Iowa with Iowa ID. So, in talking to the wife, well, see, how come the husband was? See, y'all stupid. See, how come the husband wasn't doing the talking? How come the wife was doing all the talking? Well, if you just must know, the husband suffers from a disability. And the wife being his helpmate did exactly what she's supposed to do while you sitting on your asses at the house complaining about what he ought to have a job. Well, maybe he should. Maybe she should. But this was a family that was outdoors. And y'all sitting at the damn houses running your damn mouths about something you didn't even know. So when this family, when I got the call that we'll put them up for a couple of days, Thaddeus, bring them on. That's what we did. Yeah, Timothy, there are black folk in Iowa. That's what we did. They're still with this particular family because Monday, we're going to make sure that their situation is changed by making sure that they get state of Tennessee identification. No agency is going to do anything you don't have Tennessee ID. Then, second of all, this is a family that did not want to be separated. Well, see, she didn't have the mind. That ain't none of your damn business. Did you offer to bring them to your house? So if you didn't offer to bring them to your house, shut your damn mouth. That's the only word I'm going to use tonight. You shut your damn mouth. We're going to make sure Monday morning that they get the proper ID. We've spoken with an agency today. Fortunately, was able to find someone at the agency that was at the office in the higher echelon that we were able to get them to agree to do rapid housing if we can get the ID. We're going to make sure that Monday morning they get the proper ID. Then the goal becomes, at that particular point, to get them in some housing. I can get them a job. Jobs is what I do. I can get her a job. Transportation, we're going to have to deal with that. We're going to have to get on the bus line. But even at the house that they were at, the family sent me a picture of the husband raking the leaves of this yard. This is a big yard. These people are down on their luck. And some of you goody two-shoes, holier than thou damn folk, you got the nerve, you got the unmitigated gall to find some criticism. I don't give a damn about you criticizing me. That's what y'all do. Okay? You criticize. I can deal with it. It goes with who I am. But if you don't know the situation, if you don't know the story, then what you opening your mouth for? And any more criticism that I see on my page about this particular situation, your ass gonna be blocked off the Facebook page. I can say ass in the Bible. What's wrong?
We want to reboot. You want to go to commercial and reboot?
All right, we're gonna have to go to I can still talk to y'all right here. For the TV folk that's listening to me, they can still hear me? Okay, for those of you on TV, to get the picture so that you can see me in all of my splendor and my glory tonight, we're going to have to reboot the system. So I'm going to keep on talking to these here peoples on the Facebook, and we'll be back to y'all in just a minute. Now, I'm trying not to cuss today. I'm trying not to cuss on the day after Thanksgiving. Have you got a reply back? What do you say? So not tomorrow? All right, tell him we've got to have definite.
We just did that.
Y'all did that? So tomorrow's taken care of. I then contact.
Them and tell them.
Right. Okay. All right. Hashaba. Hey, ta. But here's you mother. I said I wasn't gonna cuss. Y'all, you criticize, but you won't do a mother. Can I just get one out?
You many as you want to.
Okay. Here, I'm out trying to help people. Don't y'all think I'm wise enough to dissect the situation? Here was a woman with a child, 2 years old, 4 years old, and a husband that I could see physically had a issue. But the man said that he respected me because I didn't look down on him and his disability. I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers say. Y'all made me do it. Well, I don't. Okay? Fuck you good Christian ass folk who won't do a damn thing but run your motherfucking mouth. I'm sorry. I done broke my little vow I took for the day. It's almost midnight anyway, so it's almost another day. This family needed help, and they got it. And I'm going to do everything. Yeah, it does make me feel better. I feel so much better now that I got a good motherfucker out. It's what has to be done in this town. I don't give a damn about motherfuckers not liking me. Fuck you in the horse you roll in on. But when people need help in the community, and this was a situation, and it sure wasn't nobody but God. I started not to Facebook Live. Am I up on the TV? Am I up on the TV? Y'all see me on the TV now? All right. I was cussing over here on the Facebook about a situation, and I was talking about you goody two-shoes Christians. I get tired of y'all asses. I get tired of you saints, you sanctified folk, you fire-baptized folk who always got a word of criticism but won't do a damn thing yourself. Say, again, I don't give a damn what you say about me. But this family needed help. And you wretched ass women that were on my page, she got a man. Don't you think I knew what the situation was when I got involved with the situation on yesterday? Huh? Are y'all seeing me and hearing me on the TV now? Let me know. Now they said they ain't got no sound on the TV. What the hell?
He in the system now.
He in the system? Who in the system?
I don't know his name. The guy that was working here.
Paul?
Not Paul.
The white man?
Yes.
Well, y'all tell the white man to get the thing right. Hell. Damn. Okay, y'all, look, I'm gonna go on and do what I gotta do. But hell, this here got to hell. Ooh, but the family is being helped. Y'all hear me right here on the Facebook Live. Now they see me, they're saying they can't hear me. Well, at least if first y'all can hear me now, then you're, oh God. But we're going to make sure that this family is taken care of Monday morning. We're going to make sure that they get Tennessee ID. We're working with an agency that's going to try to get them emergency housing, and I'm going to make sure that they get a job. That's what ministry is all about. Today, I'll show you how you Negroes still keep on talking. We had about 70 of those thinner blankets. And I took those to the Parkway, that's what it's Parkway Nursing Home. And I was in there with Miss Dorothy Davis' room, 106 years old. And I put the blankets online. Go back and look at it. With Johnny Easton, y'all got me right here on Facebook. Y'all watching me here. She wanted some sugar. She's 106 years old. And some of you, well, you're violating the HIPAA law. You're filming in the damn food. This was a lady that I went to see a month ago on a cold Sunday afternoon when her niece contacted me. Her niece gave me permission to bring her blankets. I took pictures with her a month ago. But here y'all ratchet asses. Can't even spell HIPAA. You want to tell me you in violation of HIPAA law. You came in. I did whatever I damn well wanted to on that occasion because I had the family's permission. Damn it, your ass ain't brought a damn thing for nobody but your damn selves. You had some turkey and dressing at your house. You had some spaghetti at your house, but you ain't did a damn thing for nobody but at your house. So I don't give a flying damn what you think. I'm going to do what I know is right, and damn you. Kiss my ass and call it sweet. See, I don't give a damn what folk in the community say. Okay, good. I'm fine with that. You can hear me right here. See, you're going to find some criticism for whatever I do. So I don't give a damn what you think. Long as I know what I'm doing is the right thing, damn you. I want to say that other word, but I said I ain't going to cuss that much today. It's time that we be about the business of helping folk in the street. Am I my brother's keeper? You should be. You want somebody helping you when something happens to you. You won't even go get no insurance coverage. You want somebody when your mama died to stand on the corner with some cans and have a spaghetti and a fish fry to bury your folk when you won't even bury your own damn mama. Preach, Reverend, you up in this house. I know I is. So we did what we had to do. Y'all, please know, I know we ain't got no picture. Y'all got the picture, y'all ain't got no sound on TV. They just assing up. So when I do these type deals and y'all come on my Facebook page, and whether it's a church page or when mine is up, I'm going to block you permanently. This is a warning. You will be blocked permanently from my Facebook pages. That little lady, 106 years old, wanted some good sugar. I gave her some of these good sugars too. Memphis Diablo, I got my business handled. Thank you. They know I ain't gonna pay for this. But it's time for y'all to cut the madness out. Y'all out. Now let me go what I really want to talk about today. You will. and Shanika, boy, that's what I'm gonna do. When you come on my page, when we're trying to help somebody and you got something negative to say, I'm gonna block you from my page. Okay? So, if she was not fat, you didn't violate no HIPAA law. What that mean?
Hippo.
Oh, HIPAA law. Okay. It's 106 years old, and you narrow-minded, not doing nothing for nobody ass Negroes. You find a reason to grumble, complain, and have something negative to say. Again, I don't give a damn about you coming at me. Because if you ain't feeding me, financing me up, you know what that other F is, then I don't give a damn about your opinion. Your opinion don't mean nothing to me. If your opinion can't take me to the bank, your opinion don't mean nothing. Ooh. Lord have mercy. Now let me go to this Black Friday thing. Y'all went out today, spent money that you didn't have, charging and asking what they're saying about me getting some picture and some sound.
You talking to Comcast now. That's what they're doing.
Okay. It ain't Comcast. It's coming out the system. Because they getting whatever's being sent to them. If you're getting the audio, if you're getting the visual, they're getting the audio too. It ain't two separate links. I've been doing this 34 years. It ain't Comcast. It's coming out that box in there. You folk today, Black Friday, how much money did y'all spend today with a black business? Okay, how much money did you spend with a black business? See, Black Friday is an informal name for the day following Thanksgiving Day here in the U.S. of A. The fourth Thursday of November, which has been regarded as the beginning of the country's Christmas shopping season since about 1952. And hypothetically, the day's retailers can balance their sheets and turn back the black, which is positive, from the red, which is their losses. Why should you buy on Black Friday? You got to be a damn fool to get up in the cold, go stand in a mob line to save $20 or $30. Ain't no way in the hell. Ain't no way in the hell. Black folk got to be some of the dumbest folk. We're going to celebrate Christmas. Okay. I'm trying to make some children happy, fits and limb. But other than that, I ain't worried about buying no gifts. You know, I don't normally get none no way, but I ain't worried about buying no gifts. I buy what I want for me any day I want to buy me something. If I like you enough that I buy you something, I ain't got to just wait to December to buy you something. We turn this time of year into a personal guilt trip. See, everybody feeding the hungry right now. Hell damn, they're going to be hungry in January, February, March, April, May, June, all them months. And there are some groups, let me say that, there are some groups that feed year round. But you won't see the city having another big, massive food giveaway, or you'll see it for Christmas. You won't see the city, who won't even take care of the homeless a block away, do this in January. No. So why y'all going to spend all this money on Black Friday? Y'all stood in the line. I looked at the TV yesterday, some white people. Now, white people, y'all, they was doing something at Best Buy. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. The man was going to stand in line to 5 o'clock that morning. It didn't open to 5 o'clock yesterday evening, and he wanted to be in the line. What kind of madness is that? I want to give me a 24 or 50-inch TV. Didn't you know you wanted a TV? Why didn't you save for a TV? Ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna go. I don't like standing in no lines nowhere. I promise. I don't even go to places to eat that I got to stand on long lines. I don't. Now that's beyond if that's what you do. I don't like the madness. I don't like having to deal and fight with the crowd. But you making other folk rich. There are companies that receive 40 to 50% of the year's income in their businesses on this day. But how many black businesses did you spend some money with on today? Did y'all go and see any black folks' businesses today? Oh, that's right. Black folks don't advertise their businesses. I had 2 businesses to advertise on this show coming out of Black Friday. M&K Menswear and Furniture Max. And neither one of them are black-owned businesses. One's Iranian and one is Jordanian. I couldn't get no Niggeranian to advertise. You won't spend no money black. We believe in making everybody rich but ourselves. Why should you buy black on Black Friday? To keep money in the black community. We have, as a nation of black folk, over $1 trillion in spendable income. Over $1 trillion is spent by the black community, but it only stays in the black community 6 hours. To build a substantial financial backing in the community, you need to have a growth plan, and an exit strategy. Black Friday it does not have a racial connotation. It goes back to, really it started in Philadelphia, but it goes back to the fact that businesses are able to come out of the red. Okay? This day was designed to bring businesses, corporations out of the red into the black, into the profit margin. So you are all hyped up. All Christmas is about is commercialization. It's all about money. Okay? It's all about making white folk rich. You take the books, you ain't make no money all year, but on Black Friday, you take your books out of the red, out of the loss margin, and you can make your money. You're in the jewelry business. You're in the furniture business. The Jordanian office max that you see advertising hadn't done business in a year, called me, Mr. Matthews, we won't advertise it. They were willing to pay the $5,000 I charged them to run not only this month, next month, through the income tax season. I charged them $5,000. Gave me $2,500. Check was good. Gonna give me another check on January the 1. Because what? They understand, especially when your businesses, one in Whitehaven, one at Getwell and Park, that you're in a predominantly black area, that black folk are looking, you're always looking for a bargain. And y'all don't even realize that a lot of times when y'all go to a lot of these major stores, you still paying a markup. You're still paying a markup. You still pay a markup. But how many black folk did you spend some money with today? How many black folk you planning on spending some money with? What Curtis want to know?
You know, somebody was saying, don't nobody buy furniture for Christmas.
Some folk buy furniture. The furniture store must feel folk gonna buy furniture. They bought the advertising.
No, not yours.
Huh? Who? Oh. See, but you don't want to spend no money with black folk. See, the only time y'all really want to spend money is when the white folk tell you they got a sale going on for you. Black folk won't even advertise. You won't advertise. You can hear me, Carolyn Mitchell, you hear me right here, don't you? You don't want to, people have the right to spend their money where and with who they want to and shouldn't be judged for the same people. I got a right to say whatever the hell I want to. I can judge you however I want to. If you black, you ought to be spending some black dollars. Damn people being able to spend whatever you want to. Cause I hear that same tale from black politicians. Black politicians want to come because I have a black audience. And I got a good white audience too. You want to come on my show. You want to come on my show, Carolyn, then just watch it here, baby. The black politician wants to come on my show, but you can't come on my show and you ain't spending no damn money. You cannot. No politician can come. I don't give a damn who you are. You can't come on the Thaddeus Matthews show and you ain't brought me no money. I don't care what you're running for. I don't care who you are. I don't care whether you're black. I don't care whether you're white. If you have not brought no money here, then you ain't got no business being here. See, when I hear Negroes talk about, well, you can spend money wherever you want to, that's some of you niggas who would think y'all have done arrived. You one of them we shall overcome niggas. Y'all one of them kumbaya, my lord niggas. Y'all think that you are above everybody else, and you don't really think that you are black. You are under this misnomer that I live in suburbia. I live I work for Mr. Fred Smith on the Fred Smith plantation. I'm one of his good slave niggas. So I'm above the rest of you all from North Memphis and Orange Mound and Bellwaller and Smoky City. So I'm going to spend my money with the white man. Good. Spend your money with the white man. But when the white man at FedEx get tired of you, your ass gonna come back to the hood, nigga. That's where you coming. You coming back where we at. You don't want to spend your money with black folk. So I have problems getting black folk. You know, I have a problem with black folk not wanting to do business. You don't want to do business in the right way. What we got going on? Because I need to take a commercial break, and ain't nobody gonna hear him, but what we got going on? Dale, you know you gotta go here for me, because I can't hear a thing. They say,
They still working to talk to Comcast. It is on their side.
huh?
It is on Comcast side, and I can see. Do you want to still take a commercial break or?
Do I still, yeah, let me take a commercial break, because I'm tired of talking. Support the Baby on Board campaign. I don't know, Garland Miller, I don't know what it is. See, and don't bring up nothing on my page to support, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what the hell the support the Baby on Board. On board what? What the Baby on Board? What is the Baby on Board?
That's, don't shoot the cars because babies are in the cars.
Do what now?
And they want them not to shoot the cars because babies are in the cars. Baby on board.
Huh? These niggas sure don't give a damn about your campaign. Support the Baby on Board, don't shoot. Come on. Is that all you niggas can do is come up with a campaign? Don't nobody care. The killers, Garland, don't care. Damn it. What y'all campaigning? They don't care. With these Negroes, we get in our community out shooting up and robbing folks. They don't care who's on board. I'm sorry. See, we put together these little campaigns that don't mean nothing. Don't shoot the Baby on Board campaign. If a nigga gonna rob you, sir, they're gonna rob you. No, it ain't gonna help Layla Washington kill. It ain't gonna help the killer of the 10 years old. I passed by the funeral home today. They got one of them eye in the skies things with one of them cameras at the funeral home. Garland, you that stupid brother that you believe that the tent on the window? When those Negroes are shooting, they don't give a damn about no tent on the window. Come on, man, quit being so naive, brother. The tent on the window. They don't give a these Negroes in this community, they don't give a damn whether you got the tent on the windows or the windows down. I'm tired of these damn campaigns.
Okay, I just financed you that.
Julissa, you gone. I don't know what that is, so bye. Garland, man, leave my page with that shit, man. Ain't nobody give a damn about no hangers in the car. When a nigga decides he gonna rob you and shoot you, he gonna bust a cap in your ass. Damn window hanger. Woo! See, the Negro comes up with lame brain ass bullshit with no substance to it. He gonna run up beside you and say, get ready to rob you. He gonna read. Half these niggas that's robbing can't read no damn way. Gotta live in Memphis. No. They don't give a damn about. Well, I ain't gonna hit him no way. I'm gonna shoot. If the nigga can read the sign. The nigga can't read the sign. See, I'm tired of Negroes coming up with just rhetoric. No, it's time to start burning their ass. It's time to start putting their ass in the electric chair. It's time for you mamas to quit taking their ass out to jail. Damn. If enough of us put it in the window. I ain't hanging nothing in my windows now. I'm sorry. Ooh. Good God Almighty. It makes as much sense in 2017 as marching. Talking about we shall overcome. And y'all ain't overcome yet. Damn. Ooh, Jesus. Are they telling us whether we're going to get on at all?
She's still trying to say.
We can talk about 5 different people.
He said, what?
They talked about 5 different people.
And ain't neither one of them know what they were talking about. Did they? See, y'all around here thinking that these killers care. We got a campaign. Damn. I feel a lot better, Jay. I ain't 100 yet. I mean, it just amazes me with what the Negro still comes up with. We shall overcome. We shall, hey Rosemary, we shall overcome. Niggas been singing that song since the 60s. Ain't a nigga overcame yet. Y'all still trying to climb to a damn mountaintop and still telling that mountain to move out your way. Damn. This is the last commercial? Hell, for the good is doing. Can y'all put technical difficulties on the screen? Can y'all put technical difficulties on the screen? See, these young Negroes is a new breed of Negro. See, I was reading today, and I'm going to do a show on that next week. Do y'all know they put pesticides and rocket fuel in that Similac? Yeah, I'm reading. Yeah. When niggas was sucking the titty as a baby, we had good sense. Sucking a titty will make you have some sense. When you come off the titty, you ain't got good sense. That's the reason I still try to suck a titty right now, so I can keep me some damn sense.
3, 2.
Oh, I was finna say, welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews show. But hell, y'all can't hear me, King. I don't know what's going on. I'm just sitting here. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I don't know, please forgive me. Hopefully by Monday, they got a white man in the system. Damn, if the white man can't figure it out, you know we're gonna be lost tonight. Yeah. See, and I was telling the people here, can y'all read lips? Any lip readers out there? I was reading today. I really was. I was reading today where they put pesticides in Infamil and that other stuff that y'all giving y'all babies. Okay? Yeah. And I keep telling y'all, when y'all took the baby off the titty, okay? When y'all took them babies off the titties and y'all put them chemicals in them babies, y'all created monsters. Okay? Them babies needed a titty. But y'all was too lazy. Y'all too late, or you too lazy to keep your baby on the titty. That's the reason y'all got some horrible things happening with your children. I read it. Google it and you'll find out. Google it and you'll find out. And I guess I'm going to have to bring it to you because some of y'all ain't going to read. Pesticides. And they even said some stuff they use in rocket fuel. No, Curtis, see, don't just blame it on the daddy. See, I don't go along with this single mother theory that y'all want to put in there. See, you're a single mother or single parent when you done had a husband. But you went and dropped your drawers for any Tom, Dick, or Harry. And you done got pregnant and the man is not there. Please, you got to realize from the beginning that the man didn't want you, he wanted some ass. Oh, come on, I'm gonna tell the truth and shame that devil tonight. The man, when he was screwing you, he just wanted some ass. I'm a single parent. Now you single by choice. Should have got you a husband. Yeah, you should have got you a husband. Man didn't even know your name. Now you want him to take care of your baby. Marvin Jefferson, you're a business owner. What kind of business you got? You ain't advertising with me, bro. I'm a proud black man that lives in North Memphis, and I also a business owner as well. What kind of business you got, brother? Okay. Let me know you're proud. Yeah. You screwed a man, you don't know his name, he didn't know your name, he bought you some hot wings. Bought you some hot wings, got you a champagne, some French fries. You gave up your ass for a French fry. Wasn't even cooked all the way, but you gave up your ass for a French fry. And I'm gonna put you on child support. You go down to the juvenile court. What's the name of the father? I think his name Pookie. Okay. You see anybody that need to go there? Huh? Okay. Anybody that needs to get crazy, take them on. But you want a check. I'm a single. You ain't single, baby. You a fool. And when you get 8, 9 babies, you a star-nated fool. No, you a hoe. Just let me go ahead on and give it to you. You a hoe. If you got 8 or 9 babies by 8 or 9 different men, you a hoe. You bona fide. You got whole license. Then you want to find Jesus. Hush. You done found Jesus, and now you want yourself a good man. Don't no good man want your ass with no 8 or 9 children. Now y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth. You went 8 babies too far. The first man should have been the man that was the daddy of all your babies. But we don't want to think in that cycle. We don't want to think in that cycle because we want something for nothing. That's the reason y'all ass is running down and made all them good folk rich today, except black folk. Standing in the line. Then you get mad when somebody don't want to do nothing for you and all your babies. Some of you mammies won't even go and get your baby when you get the income tax. And y'all lie about having a job and you get some income tax money back and then you won't even save no paper. Paper don't spoil. Well, y'all let these ignorant ass women know paper don't spoil. You want the church and everybody else to have a drive to give your baby some notebook paper. And you couldn't save $100 to go get some notebook paper for the school year. You knew the child was going to school the next year. But you in such this, I want somebody to give me something for nothing more. That's right, I don't do paper drives. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna give you a damn pencil. Not a sheet of notebook paper. You mean to tell me you laying up with a coochie and your coochie won't get you some notebook paper? Then you need to turn your coochie in and get you a brand new one because that coochie ain't the right coochie. See, if you laying up and giving your ass away to a man and the man can't get your baby no notebook paper, can't get her no pencil and no paper, no calculator and no book bag, you ain't got good coochie. Quit lying and telling folks you got good coochie, because you ain't got good coochie. Good coochie will get you a notebook paper, some notebook paper. Oh yeah, I got some good coochie. And you riding the bus. You got bus coochie. You ain't got car coochie. Car coochie will, on a cold morning, you riding and passing all them other women up. Hold on, a cold trying to kick in. Yeah, some of y'all got bus coochie. Ain't never had a car. You can't even get a man with a car. That's bus coochie. Some of y'all got skateboard coochie. That's less than a bus coochie. Folks just scoot around on your coochie. They don't really want it, they just skate on by it. But see, until the black woman wakes up, see, some of y'all right now, I want my baby to have a good career. I told him I'm gonna have 50 children. Some of y'all gonna miss your rent and your car note for Santa Claus, because y'all still telling that damn lie that there is a Santa Claus. What's up? Yeah, give me a minute, Dale. Yeah. Yeah. So quit telling me and y'all got good coochie and you walking. You broke. You ain't got nothing to show in life but a wet ass. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. They just looking at me on the TV. I know they wonder what he's saying. See, I'm tired of us. I'm tired of us looking for excuses for folk to do nothing. Black Friday. And you won't spend $1 with a black business, but then a black business won't spend $1 with black media. I got the biggest audience in town, and black folk. I ain't gonna help that nigga drive that nice car he got. Live in that big house he live in. Hell, I work. This is a job. Naked Truth is a bigger job than this. But I'm tired of you broke ass niggas always wanting somebody to give your ass up. Some of y'all coochers couldn't even get you no Jiffy Mix yesterday. I'm telling you. You ain't got good coochie and you walking. So I wish somebody would help me. I'm preaching tonight. If you got to get up in the morning, baby, and stand on a bus stop, your coochie ain't no good. It ain't none good. Ain't damn good. Because if it was good, I felt a hoop right there too, Dale. I almost tuned up like that. If your coochie was good, somebody get up in the morning and take you to your job. They would. So baby, if you gotta get up and quit telling folks you got good coochie. And you gotta get up and catch the bus. Quit telling folk you got good coochie and you can't even go to the grocery store and get your roll of toilet tissue. There are some folks that's got a bag for $1 to go get a roll of toilet tissue. Coochie ain't no good. Some of you women getting dressed and ready to go to the club tonight and ain't got $10 in your pocket. You gonna go to the club, you gonna go before they start charging. They let the women in, but when you get there late, you gonna hang around for some guy to pay your way in. Then you gonna get mad when he asks you for some ass, because some of these men gonna ask you for some ass because they gave you $5 to get in the club. I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all might not want the naked truth tonight, but I'm telling you. And see, the reason our children have the mindset that they have is because you mamas ain't teaching your children. Some of y'all didn't know how to cook no turkey yesterday. You didn't know how to make no dressing yesterday. Some of you wanted to know how you cook cranberry sauce. And David, while I'm on this subject, let me tell y'all something. Will y'all quit putting y'all ratchet ass food on Facebook? Hell, some of us can't figure out what that stuff is. And y'all be proud of it. Y'all be proud of it. Y'all can't. I saw so much half-cooked food on the Facebook yesterday, and y'all proud of it. I wouldn't gave the dog some of that stuff I saw y'all with. And all y'all tried to do some chitlins yesterday. Some of them look like shitlins instead of chitlins. putting, baby, why y'all do that anyway? Why y'all put y'all food up on the Facebook? I saw one girl, she put some macaroni and cheese up on the Facebook. I said, damn, that looked like wallpaper. It was so hard and so stiff. You had overcooked it, baby. It ain't supposed to be hard. Macaroni ain't supposed to be crispy. Huh? Okay. Come on now. That's the reason our young girl, y'all ain't taught your daughters how to do it. But then some of you mammies don't know how to do nothing yourself. Y'all didn't know how. Y'all don't know how to cook. I swear I saw it on Facebook yesterday. And I was feeling sick. It kind of woke me up. Lady said, how you cook cranberry sauce? I said, if this ain't the dumbest bitch on the planet, I'll wait till the next one comes. How you cook cranberry sauce? Oh, Jesus. Okay. And you wonder why our young girls are like it. But I saw so much stuff on Facebook. And you know, I don't eat everybody's cooking. So, some people could never invite me. If I saw your stuff on Facebook, I wouldn't. You know what? Some of y'all food look so bad, I wouldn't want none of your ass. Now that's a problem, because I figure if your house nasty and your cooking looking nasty, who is Johnny?
He gone.
What did Johnny say?
I don't want to repeat it.
Huh?
I don't want to repeat it.
Well, tell me what he said.
Out of all the killings going on in Memphis, how the hell is you still living?
How am I still living? Motherfucker, because I'll shoot your ass. That's what. With all things going on in Memphis, how am I still living? Well, brother, what I tell you is, with your bitch ass, if you think you man enough to do something with me, then you come do it. See, I love you Facebook gangsters. Oh, I get the threats, but I don't get y'all to come. What's on 31 right now? Because I ain't up there. Do what?
Infomercial.
Right now they're showing infomercial.
So what they gonna do with my show?
I don't know what Comcast is doing. I'm frustrated.
Well, I guess this gonna be a free night. Along with last night. At the rate I'm going, shit, I ain't gonna hold nobody.
You don't have no program.
Huh?
You don't have no show.
Well, not tonight, but just.
I don't know what Comcast, I called 19 numbers, I'm done.
You're an hour 15 in now. That's
I ain't got but
45 more minutes.
45 more minutes. All right. I ain't on the TV. I'm just looking at myself in this pretty monitor, and I look real good in this jacket on the TV tonight.
Yeah.
The colors were just blended. The color in the picture just is rich. So I'm just popping. Yeah. But I done give y'all some good information. You know, I'm telling y'all some good stuff.
You are.
I am. Yeah. I'm telling you, see, the reason that a whole lot of our young girls are in the condition that they're in is you mothers made them that way. Your mama didn't teach you nothing. Okay? Your mama held the school of hoology. Your mama was schooling every Tom, Dick, and Harry that came along, and she passed it along. Yeah, she passed hoology on. Yeah. See, some of y'all are career welfare recipients. You on welfare, your mama was on welfare, your grandmama was on welfare, your great-grandmama was on welfare. What'd you go before here? Your great-great-grandmama. All of you thought that somebody owed you something. You mothers that are grandmamas at 30 years old. And you wonder why our community is in the shape it's in. When I got to reading today about that pesticide in the Similac, you mothers, when you took your baby off of that titty, you messed your baby up. Look, that's what I don't take a flu shot. As bad as I was saying, somebody, you ought to go take, I ain't gonna take me one of them shots. You don't know what the government putting in that stuff. Y'all read about the Tuskegee experiment where they implanted syphilis into black men as an experiment. Go back and read it. I ain't taking no shot that the government giving. Truly, that ain't even got nothing to do with me. Stay right here wherever it is. But they're giving you pesticides, and they're giving you stuff that go in rocket fuel to your babies. Y'all got so lazy that you didn't want to place the baby up there and let him suck on the titty no more. You got into this instant world. Drive-through baby care. I'm going to just put this little Similac in here and stick it in the mouth. But when our people, and it may sound funny, somebody said they took a flu shot and been sick for 3 weeks. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Can I tell y'all something? That white man is not a dummy. When you Negroes around here singing, we shall overcome, we go into the mountaintop, by and by when the morning come and all that other stuff, the white man was figuring out his method of genocide, especially for you. Go and read the book COINTELPRO. I'm trying to get them to read, Lord. Don't make them read. Understand that white man, look, I'll take it all the way back. Do you know what the housing projects were? The housing project was just that, project. It was a project that was designed to see how people could survive stacked up on top of each other. When they got you where you thought you was free, and they started with the poor people. Because see, white folk ain't getting the Similac. Folk with money. They buy milk and carnation like the old people used to do when I was a little baby. If they're going to put it in a bottle, they buy you some carnation or some pet milk. Yeah. Do they still make pet milk? They still got pet milk. My great-grandmama would take some pet milk and put some water in it. You remember them days, Dale? Yeah. Put some water in some pet milk. Now, y'all putting pesticides and y'all putting stuff for, I'm going to do that show. Should have stayed on the titty. That's a good show. Should have stayed on the titty. So, you feeding your baby stuff that ain't supposed to be in it. It's messing up his mind. It's messing up the minds of our children. What you think the Lord made a titty for? A titty was to be sucked. Breastfeed that baby. Even when you got a little titty, God will put enough milk in your little titty for your little baby. I felt a hoop should have went right there. There is sound on Facebook. Whoever this is, Takora, you just got a bad phone. Take it back to the pawn shop. They give you, somebody put a pile of eggs. Come on, pile of eggs. Who wants a pile of, look, let me tell you something. When I go in IHOP, I tell them I want a real egg, I want a chicken egg. Because see, IHOP and some of these other places, Perkins, they will feed you piled eggs. Let me get you, okay? Okay. Piled eggs. When I was growing up in North Memphis and I didn't have no piled eggs. Didn't have no piled milk. I want an egg that comes out the, wherever it comes, out of a chicken. Okay? That's the egg I want. Y'all eat anything now. You're right, Andrew Payne. They can go to these stores, they can go when they buy the eggs, when these fast food places. They can buy them cheaper than buying some chicken eggs. So they feed you any damn thing. Because a nigga feel that, as long as you put some hot sauce on it, you can make it right. We are, poor people are experiments for the government. That's what I want. Now that government cheese was good back in the day. But a pile of eggs. Look. Let me tell you, our children have been crazy like this about the last 30 years. About the last 30 years. When y'all took that baby off the titty. See, when y'all had the titty in your mouth, you had good sense. It's something about having a titty in your mouth that'll make you have good sense. I try every now and then so that I can maintain my good sense. To have a titty in the mouth. See, let me tell you something. Do you think that chemicals that's going on the ground to keep the bugs away, pesticides, do you think that that's good for your system? So you created, along with your mamas that was on that crack and stuff, and that reefer. Y'all don't call it reefer no more. What you call it, cushion, what you call it, cloud or loud or something, one of them. If you put that baby, look, let me tell you something. Isn't it strange that the only time that you got some milk in your titty is when you got a baby? Listen to me. God's smarter than us. God made sure that when you had a baby, even if you had a teensy-weensy titty, the titty would puff up. Am I right?
You're right.
Even when you got a little bitty titty that ain't never been big before. When you got a baby, Trudy said her and her sister drink goat milk. Okay. All right. Anyway, when the goat milk messed me up. When you got that baby, God will put some milk in there And that baby will latch on to that titty. You rub that titty across that baby's mouth. There is an instinct that God gives the baby that he starts to sucking on it. And God has placed the nutrients in the titty. That's some good milk in the titty. And when our babies were sucking on that Sarah Hall, it ain't painful. I bet you got some man sucking on your titty now. If that ain't hurting, I know the baby ain't hurt you. I know that's hurting. Woo, you lazy ass women. I ain't had no goat's milk. I don't know how good it is. I might try goat's milk someday, but anyway. But look. God put the milk in the titty, gave the child the ability to know he needs to suck the titty. Then y'all got smart. The white folk came and told y'all, we got this new product for you. Jay Jordan said he thirsty all of a sudden. Me too, son. Jay Jordan go, huh? Look, wait a minute. God made this titty for that baby. And when our children were on the titty, we had a different type of child. Ain't none of y'all let the baby suck the titty now. Well, Sarah Hall, if a man's sucking on your titty now and it hurt, baby, he's sucking on it too hard. Tell him not to suck it so hard. Ooh. But some pain is pleasurable. But anyway, I'll leave it alone. Okay. Our babies are different. Do you think that the mindset of our children that are being born right now just change all of a sudden? They suffer from a chemical imbalance. I'm going to do some research on this and do it on the show. Ain't nothing like the titty. The titty saved our children. Ain't none of y'all put the titty in the mouth of the baby no more. I can remember when y'all used to go to the hospital and have a baby. Y'all had to stay in there a week or so, didn't it?
3 days at least.
Huh?
3 days, depending on what time.
But y'all go in the hospital now, y'all have a baby this morning, and y'all at the house this evening. The process has changed so that we are breeding a chemical imbalanced society. Sarah Hall, when a man does it, the milk isn't there. Well, he ain't sucking it for the milk, Sarah. But I've known some women that still had some milk in them. What? I'm on. Oh, I'm on at 8:30. They can hear me too? At 8:30. Y'all are missing. Check the technical difficulties down there. Can they hear me on the TV? Because I didn't have a hell-fire discussion for the last hour and a half that y'all have really missed. It's been very insightful, very educational. And we were talking right then, and I'll be gone in a few. We were talking right then about the chemical imbalances of our children. And the reason your children are crazy is because y'all took them off the titty. I was reading today, and I'm gonna do a show on it next week. In the fact that I was reading that when this Similac and Infamil has pesticides in it and stuff that you put in the rocket fuel of planes. Okay? You're breeding chemically imbalanced children. Yeah. That's the reason our children are crazy. That's the reason that they're killers. They are born killers because of the chemical imbalance. I'm going to do a whole show on this next week. Whole show. There's a difference in the child that was on the titty versus the child on the Infamil, the Similac. But a lot of things. See, cancer is a byproduct of what we eat. I'm going to do this show. I need to go back. Dr. What's his name that gave me all them sites? Dr. Bowen. I'm going to have to go back and get all of that stuff from him. I'm going to do that show. I might do that show Monday if I can sit in the office long enough to do the research that is this. But when I started reading that today about pesticides, chemicals that we're putting on the ground to kill the worms and all those stuff off the vegetables and stuff. And wait a minute. See, greens ain't what they used to be. Genocide is a program. And black folk, I know you don't want to believe this. See, y'all won't believe that the white man did not have a plan for annihilation. While you Negroes was kumbaya going to the mountaintop, we shall overcome it. The white man had a plan. Let me show you what his plan. Have you ever heard of Margaret Sanger? Okay, Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger was over a program that we now call Planned Parenthood. If you go back and read about Margaret Sanger, you'll find that Margaret Sanger brought in and created Planned Parenthood for the annihilation of black babies. Go on, Scott. That's the word, eugenics. Listen to what I tell you. See, y'all fell into this equal rights situation. Y'all think y'all equal. And I ain't saying all the white folk bad like all the black folk ain't good. But there was a plan put in place by your government for the annihilation or the depopulation of black folk in this country. Michelle, she was an activist. She was an activist to annihilate black folk. Margaret Sanger. S-A-N-G-E-R, Margaret. I was sharing with those on Facebook, and I got to do the show probably on Monday because we done messed off some time here tonight. That there is a chemical imbalance that we're all suffering from. put your babies, you're wondering, look, since y'all got on this Similac kick, what has been now about the last 30, 35 years, then you know what I'm talking about, Michelle, that I ain't lying when I say what I said. She was an activist that wanted to kill black babies. Read it. Go back and look at the last 20, 30 years, and you will find out that the difference in our children have changed. Again, as I was saying here, and I got to do a whole show on this. Our children, because of the chemical imbalance and the chemicals that you put in your children, because you're too lazy to take your titty out. Huh? Do what?
I said, that's what it is.
Okay. Your children are born killers. Listen to me. Please do some reading. See, we tried to define all of these reasons. Okay? We try to define all of these reasons why our children are acting the way that it was. I was sitting in my office today and it hit me. It hit me. Couldn't be nothing but the law. Flesh and blood didn't reveal that one. That the reason we've been trying to figure out the wrong things. We keep breeding killers, the chemicals that are put into this food, into this Similac that y'all keep these babies on. Is programming their mindset to be opposite of anything that is right. DeAndre, I like that. That's the reason it's called what? Formula. How do we kill off and depopulate the black community? Let's put a little bit of this in here and a little bit of this in there. Oh, let me add a little bit of this, shake it up, and give it to that nigga. Because he'll take in that. See, all we got to do is tell him it's instant. He ain't got to work at it. She ain't got to take out her titty no more. She ain't got to sit there and nurse the baby. She ain't got to stay at home with the baby no more. Look, and you believe anything white folk tell you. So, look. They knew you believe anything because you want to be equal with them. That's the reason y'all put your blonde hair in, because they were saying blondes have more fun. That's the reason you dog as night with blonde hair. Because the white folk told you that. The white folk have programmed you. That's the reason you don't do no business with each other on Black Friday, is because you have been programmed that the white man got a better formula. Yes he did. That the white man has a better formula than you do. Yeah, they even give it to you free. They know we like free stuff. We don't want to pay for it. Or I ain't gonna have to buy no pet milk, no carnation milk. Wick. Boy, the Spirit done gave me something else on that wick. Kid. What, we're going to give you something free to make your children wick kid. The kid going to be wicked. wicked. Boy, that is, you better go to the house on this one now. What? Wicked. Kid. We call our children kids, don't we? Kid. We're going to give them some wick to the kid that's going to make him totally wicked. What's that Marcus Abston saying? If it don't make sense, get rid of it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. See, the society that we live in would rather have your children run a football down a field, bounce a ball, than to be able to read. Wicked. Free. We got some free milk for you because you poor. With your poor self, we gonna give you some wick. I told some preachers a few years ago, when the government comes up with initials, you better watch what they were doing. Remember when the government was giving churches faith-based initiative money a few years ago? Remember that, Dale? Faith-based initiative money. When the government was giving churches and ministries faith-based initiative money, which means that they could watch everything that you was doing. You had to be accountable for everything you were doing. There were certain things you couldn't do. I looked at it. I said, wait a minute. Faith-based initiative. FBI. Damn. Let me tell you something. Y'all do know Barack Obama didn't run nothing, don't you? One of these days I might need to do a show on the Illuminati. What's the Illuminati? Read. Keep paying, you don't have to worry about it. See, when I get through tonight, we'll have 4,000 or 5,000. Because I ain't talking no mess tonight. And I ain't on, and see, this is the reason they keep me off my main page. Where any given night I have 10, 15, 20,000 folk on my main page. This is the reason they get upset. Because see, I'm that nigga that can read that ain't scared of them. I keep telling black folk, especially when it comes to black media, that it's not controlled by white folk. They can't control what I say. That when the enemy comes after you, and I ain't been in the military, but I read, the first thing that they want to do is cut the lines of communications. If they could stop me from talking, you won't get educated. Some of you are going to sound crazy anyway, but if I could just get you to think, to stop and think for a minute. You got to stop and think. You went and spent all that money today with this so-called Black Friday and left no money in your black community. You didn't go to no black business. No black business. They suck the money out of the black community, take it into their areas, and we still stay economic deplenished, waiting on a damn dream to go to a damn mountaintop. Why you climbing mountains? Why you want to climb a mountain? Why you want to go to the mountaintop? And I ask church folk this. You get excited about, I'm going to the mountaintop. When God told you to speak to the mountain and the mountain would get out of your way. You don't want to speak to the mountains in your life. You want to climb them. See, when you talk about the miseducation of the black man, when I look at our school system here in Memphis and Shelby County, it is not designed for your little black children to become lawyers and doctors. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it ain't designed. It ain't designed. It's designed for you to go work on Fred Smith's plantation. Do you notice? Because the only thing they said about the woman that was killed at FedEx is that she's an elderly woman. They ain't released her name. And y'all keep wanting to think everything is accidental and coincidental. What an elderly woman doing working at FedEx. The black man in America and the black man in Memphis and Shelby County, you got to wake up. Y'all got satisfied with King. King ain't coming back. I don't care how many damn marches y'all have. He ain't coming back. See, when King died, why didn't somebody pick up the torch to educate us? You just wanted to be with white folk. And the white folk had a white folks meeting. I got a whole lot of Farrakhan in me. I honor the minister. The white folk had a white folks meeting. They knew that the nigga just wanted to be free. You wanted to go to the same bathroom and pee in number 2 that they did. You wanted to drink from the same water fountain. You wanted to sit at the same counter and get you a hot dog. You wanted to go through the front door. You wanted to ride at the front of the bus. But they knew that you had no plan for economics but to give your money to them. That's the reason you'll spend hundreds of dollars on weave. You want to have your hair straight just like the white woman so bad that at 19 years old, you finna do the rest of your life in prison because you went and robbed somebody of some weave. We don't support each other. We don't like each other. The white man at the white folks meeting, they sat around at the meeting. It wasn't just the Ku Klux and the Klan, and they still exist. They just don't wear them white robes. They wear corporate suits, well tailor-made suits, and many of them are your bosses. At the white folk meeting, they sat around, and the chairman of the meeting called the meeting to order. He said, now the Negro is free now, he thinks. The Negro now wants to vote Democrat, even though up until 1963, all the Negroes were voting Republican. Oh, y'all didn't know that, did you? Well, we're going to make the Democratic Party the poor folks party, the nigger party. We won't pump no money into it, but the niggers will get excited because we're going to allow them to think that they are free. They'll come to our stores because back prior to 1963, we had more black-owned businesses than we got in 2018 because we had to. So what we do? Let the Negroes go to the bathroom with us. But let's make them come to our stores. All in favor, say aye. All the white folk at the meeting said aye. And they started programming you and programming you and programming you. Programming you and programming you and programming you. You don't want to be black no more. Some of y'all went and got something, what they used to call it, bleach and glow. Was that what it was? You want to whiten your skin. You didn't want your dark skin that God gave you. You came out of your natural hair and wanted to look like that white woman. You got so bold then you wanted that white man. You wanted to change your name from Deborah to Deborah. You only wanted to be seen with the white man. Because now you free. You have overcome. You've been to the mountaintop. You've been in a few marches that have not changed anything. And here we are in 2018. In worse shape than we were 50 years ago. But the next revolution will not be televised. We as a people, we're going to have to unite. We're going to have to come together. We're going to have to come up with some strategies. We're going to have to create an economic base. See, someone mentioned Minister Farrakhan. Some of you thought it was crazy when Minister Farrakhan started talking about we got to grow our own food. But when you start to reading, and I triple double dog dare you to just Google this evening, tonight, this weekend, formula and pesticides. The minister talked about raising our own food. You got mad at Minister Farrakhan because you're a Baptist. I'm a Baptist. I can't believe in what Farrakhan is saying. And every time Farrakhan comes to Memphis, I'm on the first and second row. I flew to Washington last year, year before last, for the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March. I listened to his tapes. Because any man that can instill freedom in the mindset of the black man in America, I got to listen to what he said. I don't care if he calls his God Allah. Allah is one of the many names that belong to the awesomeness of God. Quit allowing that handkerchief skin Negro, that handkerchief head Negro, and that bigoted white man to put into your mind that you are free. You can't be free till all of us are free. I wish I had more time tonight on the TV because y'all miss some mighty stuff. Teresa, you're right. There's a cure for everything, but it's profitable for you to be sick. It's profitable for you to be the medical guinea pigs. It's profitable for the hospitals that you stay sick. We have not been educated. We have not been informed, and they don't like those of us that inform you. Black Friday. And you ain't thought about nobody black all night long. You won't spend your money with nobody black. Deandra, I believe that. In the herbs of the ground, just like I got that 72-hour blessing, if you men need any, I'll be at the church on tomorrow. Teddy Kangaroo, take him off the page. He already gone? Well, let me take him from right here. I sound like a fool tonight. You probably, was he white?
He wasn't no picture on there.
He didn't have no picture. Is it time for me to go?
Got about 3 minutes to be 9 o'clock.
Do what now?
It's been 9 o'clock in 3 minutes. I'm ready to go.
See, y'all owe me some time, but that's all right.
You want to go a little longer?
Huh?
Go ahead and go a little 2 minutes.
Do what now?
2 more minutes.
I can have 2 more minutes?
I'll play some of the commercials up.
Yeah, run my commercials at the end. Look, Monday night, I'm going to deal with this. Okay. There is a cure for everything, but it's not profitable for you to be cured. Insurance companies go out of business. Hospitals will go out of business. Black Friday. Tell you what, you black businesses out there, call me between now and Monday, and I'll give you till the end of the year. This is my Black Friday special. For $500. I meant to push it all night long tonight, but it is what it is. 949-3000 is my number. 949-3000 is my number. But I want to share with you that this is the most powerful show in the Mid-South area, probably anywhere in the country. I need you to support the program. Those of you with businesses, I need you to support this program. 949-3000 is the number. $500 to the end of the year for a Reed commercial. A Reed commercial, $500. You want a visual commercial, call me and we'll negotiate it if you're ready to do business. I invite you to join me Sunday morning at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. 10 o'clock is our worship time. 9 o'clock, we'll be just in our class. Come on into class. Ain't no telling what the class is going to be about. But Sunday morning, the message is going to be entitled, "It ain't the size of the weapon, but the strength that's behind it." It ain't the size of the weapon. You trying to fight life's issues with great big weapons. but the big weapon ain't got no strength behind it. I'll look forward to seeing you on Sunday morning. Again, those of you that would love to advertise between now and Monday, all you gotta do is call me. I'll be at the church all day on tomorrow. Those of you that were on the volunteer program tomorrow at the FedEx Forum, we don't have to do it until Sunday. Is that right, Dale?
That's correct.
There were some date conflicts. Well, here's somebody saying, as a private investigator, just want you to know that some of the comments you receive amount to terrorist threats against you. Brother, I get the threats all the time. And when I get fearful of the threats, it's going to be time for me to turn the mic off. I take precautions. I've got someone on with me all day, every day. And please don't try to come in my house, Jesus. Hashaba, 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 hashaba. But I can't fear the truth. I can't allow the lies of society to enslave me, because Scripture says, know the truth, and the truth will make you free. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the baddest man on TV and on Facebook too, by far. Thank you so very much for being a part. Those of you on TV that missed us the first hour and a half, there were some technical difficulties. I hope that Monday those issues are clear. Those of you on Facebook, call all of me on tonight. Thank you so much. Share the program. Until Sunday morning, hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you here Monday evening. Until then, top of the evening to you. Ooh, I need a drink.
Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.